Now, what's going on with Bitcoin now that everybody's richer? All those people who bought Satoshis last night, super rich, right? Because Bitcoin pumped heavy. It broke through some key levels here. Look, you could tell it was a key level, right? Again, came right up to it and bounced and failed off of that. And then it just kept going on the hourly and broke through. But there was definitely a key level, key part of the parking garages. Beautiful. And then it tried to retest that bottom, right? And failed, and it failed and continued higher. Beautiful, beautiful. And this is now creating a W formation, which could indicate, doesn't guarantee it, that we are about to blast off here. This, boom, boom, boom. But this upward steep curve is a little bit of a concern for me because markets don't like to do that. Continue on a steep curve, upwards, not very good. And then we have, of course, the gap, right? The gap is right here. That gap right here is deadly. That's going to come back to bite us. Maybe. There could be an opportunity here. There could be a chance that because we're in October, that it doesn't come back to the gap until bear market season. Right? So keep that in mind when you're trading it. And you know, if you got out of your positions because of the Kramer thing, it is what it is. Kramer, you had to go with the 93% chance, right, that he was right. And turns out the Kramer indicator finally broke. Wow. Unbelievable. Looking at ETH, right, we can see that we've come to our point where I'm thinking we should see a reversal, and we haven't seen it yet. Some people, like I remember we had a long and I exited, and I'm sorry, we were right to hold this, and it is what it is. But you know what? I'd rather exit for profit. And then you can see we came right back up to our key level, bounced off of it. Just notice that I didn't move any of these parking garage levels. None of them. Not one. And it's like marking them like crazy. Boom, boom. And we can see that this is going to probably come back up at least to the 230, maybe all the way to 238 before we see any kind of reversal on Solana. So a lot of good times coming for crypto people. And if October is any indication, this will continue after some sort of pullback. We're going to see a little bit of a pullback before we break out to new highs. So don't expect October to actually start immediately now, even though it's the 2nd of October. Usually there's a little bit of a hey, let me wipe out the Super Bowl bulls, and then it's like, goodbye, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. So make sure you're positioned and you have your stacks of Bitcoin. Head over to the link in the description below to find out how to get your TSATs, because Bitcoin is what you need.